The jury's verdict is unanimous as polled. Ladies and gentlemen, when we started this matter, I told you that we would be having jury sentencing as to the counts in the event of a guilty verdict. The defendant has waived jury sentencing while you were deliberating. As a result, there will not be a need for you to deliberate further today on this case. The admonitions that I gave you earlier about speaking to anyone about the case are lifted. You are free to speak to whomever you choose. If you elect not to, that's fine too. Simply say, I don't wish to speak about it. There are two caveats, though. First, you should only discuss your thoughts and views on the trial. Leave it to your fellow jurors if they wish to discuss their views. And secondly, you should never discuss with anyone your deliberations in terms of how the voting went. But with that, I know I speak on everyone in this courtroom. I want to thank you for your service. It's been a long 6 days for each of you. It's, well, frankly, the jury system would not be able to function without individuals such as yourselves willing to serve as jurors in these very difficult cases. If you'd like, my bailiff will take you downstairs and you can check out with Anthony. If you want to visit with me after I have about 5 minutes. I have to speak to the attorneys about something. If you want to wait in the jury room, some of you or all of you, I'm happy to come back and try to answer any questions that you might have. But I'll leave that up to you to decide. All right? But again, I want to thank you. So please rise. And Gary, for those who want to go downstairs, Cassie, you can take them down. And for those who want to wait, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Please be seated. Since the jury has returned the verdicts of guilty, Mr. Perry, I'll set the time for filing of new trial motions to December 11th. That's including the extra extension of time. If the state wishes to file a response, they should do so by January 4th. I'll order a sentencing assessment to be prepared, and we'll set this for sentencing on January 18th, a Friday, if you're available, Mr. Perry.
Judge, I'm not.
All right. It will be sometime in February then.
That's fine.
That would be February 22nd. And we may need that much time anyway.
Did you say the 22nd?
If that works for your schedule. Does that work for your schedule, Mr. Patterson?
Yes, sir.
February 22nd then at 11 a.m. Parties will withdraw their exhibits and retain them. Is there any further record, Mr. Perry?
No, Judge.
Mr. Patterson?
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, I want to thank you for your work in this case. I know both sides have worked very hard. We're in recess.
One request.
Yes.
Have this father.
I'm not permitted to allow that anymore. I'm sorry, Mr. Perry. I hate to abandon you.